What's up, world? It's me, Gary with the G. Click, click, bang. What's up, world? It's me, Gary with the G. Welcome back. I want to shout out my barber Mert for getting me to get rid of that COVID-19 afro and lacing me up. We finally got the Romeo Zero in, so I'm going to show you guys how to install it on your Sig Sauer P365 XL. Alright, so we're going to safety check. Drop the magazine. Nothing in there. It's empty and clear. So the first thing you want to do is drop your release lever, 6 o'clock. Take the slide off. We're going to remove the spring and the barrel, because we won't need that in this. Alright, at the bottom, at the very bottom, there's 2 holes in there that holds the sights. And the good thing about the 365 XL is we don't have to mill the slide. We don't have to mill, it's pre-milled. So all we got to do is unwrap this and put it on. So there's 2 screws at the bottom on either side. They take a small Allen key. I think it's 10 millimeters if I'm being exact. I'll let you know if I'm wrong. So we got to break that loose. Yeah, how you guys been? I know we tired of being under strict quarantine, so that's why I came outside to film this one. So we have a little sunshine in there after being stuck in the house for feel like eternity. So we're gonna remove the 2 Allen screws from the bottom, which should release the cover that's covering the milled out slide, as well as remove the sights, the rear sights in there. So the rear sights just dropped out. Let's take those screws out. So they're real small screws, as you can see. Screws are pretty tiny, but they're metal, so they should last. Then all you do is be able to pry off this top piece. I'm going to use a little assistance from my handy dandy knife here. I don't want to damage the... There we go. So remove that cover plate, and now that exposes the milled spec slide, which the Romeo Zero should slip right on top of that easily. So let's open this up. So this is the Romeo Zero. This one is a 3 MOA, 3 minutes of accuracy. I would have went with the 6 because I do have bad eyesight, but I didn't want a dot so big. And has supposed to have 20 hours of runtime and 8 user selectable brightness settings. All right, and it's all polymer, so it's real lightweight. Let's open this up. Alright, so what is this coming with? Okay, it comes with the warning: never adjust the windage or elevation screws with the Romeo Zero is removed from the firearm. Adjusting the screws beyond their limits may damage the sight. So we're not going to adjust anything. We're going to leave everything as is. And what I didn't know is it comes with its own Allen key. So you really don't need the Allen key. I had one to remove the milled spec plate. It came with one. I didn't know that. It also comes with 2 extra screws. One is for the 365 XL and one is for M4. We're not dealing with any of those. We're dealing with the 365, so we're going to use the M3 screws. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, and it also comes with a battery, which we're going to have to put that on, and a little adhesive plate, I guess not to damage, and keeps the sight on point and on top of the frame without shifting. So let's go ahead and clean that up if I can find my cloth. There it is. Just wipe it down. Get any grease or grit off of there. Alright. Next, I don't want to lose my sights. I want to keep that as well as the top plate. Okay. So now let's take this adhesive. Where is my Romeo? Let's go ahead and put the battery in. So now you want to put the battery in. It comes with a little, what's this CMOS battery? It's like a 1632 battery, and you want to put that in with the flat side up towards the, you want to keep it flat on the surface. So we'll put that in there. That just sits in there like that. And I guess to hold it in place, we'll get this off. We'll rest this on there like so. Get it nice and straight. Oh, that ain't straight. Get it nice and straight on there. There we go. That should do it. And now I'm gonna turn this upside down to make it easier. And I'm gonna just rest it on top while I put my screws in. Make sure it's straight. Make sure I can see the holes, and I'll take my screws. And what I'm gonna do with these screws, looks like they already got some Loctite already adhered to it, so I won't need to use my blue Loctite. I'm just gonna use the red Loctite that's already on it. And what I want to do is, when I put these screws in, I don't want to tighten them all the way down. I want to just get it started and then work on the second one. So this should fit in there pretty simply. And it's not. Okay, this one goes from the top, sorry. So we just get it started in there. Then we go with the second one. So we took them out from the bottom, but the screws for the sight goes in on the top, not the bottom. So we'll screw that one in, get it started. Alright. So I get a little snug. I want to make sure it's straight. And I keep working it down. I don't want this to end up in my filter, so let me take this out. Alright. Let's put this down. Alright, so now that I got them down, as you can see, that's what it's gonna look like. Now I'm gonna snug them down. I'm gonna give it a quarter turn till everything is tightened down. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. My dog's getting excited over there. My little killers, my little noise makers. So I know when somebody trying to run up on the house, they give me that forewarning. That's all I need is that little bit of warning, so I could jump into action. Alright, so that's pretty tight. Again, I'm going back and forth, just giving it a quarter turn with one, quarter turn with the other. Alright, so now that's what it looks like. It's on there now. Now, all we have to do is run our slide back through, lock it in place, Make sure it goes back in the right. And you know what's a good thing that'll do when you want to put this on? As you can see, I didn't do. Maybe to put the spring and the barrel back in. That probably would work better. Let's try this again. The barrel back in. Alright. Put that spring back on. Alright, springs back on. Let's try that again. Then we just slide it back on, lock it in place. And it's in place. And I want to say that that dot should line up. It's not really lining up as well as I'd like to get that sight picture, but we can always adjust that. That's what the screws are for. So this is polymer. It doesn't add that much weight. Let's see what it looks like in the holster. Fits perfectly in the holster, like that, so you guys can see. So we just put that Romeo Zero on. Got the sight picture there. And what's cool is it still has the grooves, so if you wanted to use your rear sights, you could, versus the red dot. Let's throw that magazine in. We are clear, locked and not loaded. The Romeo Zero on top of the 365. What you think? Click, click, bang. I want y'all to stay tuned for the next videos we got coming up. I appreciate y'all still subscribing while I was down, not able to make any videos. I'm going to sign out for now, but this is me, Gary with the G. Till next time.